Hey, I'm Marcus.
I'm Fetta.
And I'm Rhaiu.
We are working class nerds.
Cue the intro.
That's right. We are working class nerds, and this is episode 247
of the podcast that gives you no information about your favorite information.
And don't forget, if you're looking for more Nerds community content, look for the Discord link in the show notes below.
And this week's episode, we're talking about X-Force. Oh, wait. That's the Deadpool script. We're talking about Task Force 10. Wait. Damn it. That's Suicide Squad. What I'm trying to say is we're talking about XDefiant tonight. It's that new Call of Duty clone. We played it last night. It's pretty good. We're going to talk about it. But first, hey, Nick, what are you doing? Oh, wait, Nick isn't here. He needed 3 days to pack his clothes, feed his dog, and cook supper. So he couldn't make it on the podcast because they're going away for the weekend.
So that's what he's doing.
But Fetta, what's happening, man?
Not much. Normal old week. Didn't get to paint that much this week, which is kind of a bummer. But I played like a lot of the XDefiant. Like a lot.
When you say a lot, is like a lot more than 2 hours a day?
Yeah, I'm like level 24.
Oh, snap.
That's way too much. The game dropped yesterday, sir.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is coming from the guy who plays first-person shooters like an animal or an MMO, and he doesn't stop until he's max level. So, like, I don't even want to hear it.
I mean, somebody's got to say it.
Yeah. So,
I guess.
Did you get any work done?
Yeah, I got quite a bit of work done. I've been working on presentation, a couple of presentations actually. I got to go down to DC in a couple of weeks for a conference, and then regular old job talk presentations, boring stuff. But keeping myself busy, that's for sure.
Just come a little bit further south, and you can come into my neck of the woods.
Oh yeah,
It's only 6 hour drive south.
that ain't that bad.
6 hours from DC?
I think it's 6 hours. Or
Yeah, because it's 13 from here.
I think it's about 6 hours from DC. So yeah, just come on south.
I'll just scoot down there.
Yeah, quick little day trip.
If it's not humid enough in DC, I'll kind of make my way downtown.
Oh, then never mind. It gets worse the further south you go.
Oh,
So-
I know.
Wait, you
I
guys
gotta
don't
pack
like the
20
heat?
pairs of underwear.
No, it's not the heat that bothers
It's the
us.
humidity.
Exactly. It's the humidity. Like if you step outside your house, it feels like you just took a shower. Like that's how humid it gets down here, especially during the winter. And this is kind of like our rainy time, so it's just even worse.
When I lived in DC, it was like walking through soup at times.
Yep.
It was brutal.
I like the heat. I like humidity. I like dry heat. I don't care. Summer is my season. How about this? We were on the roof of a big building yesterday. It was 90 degrees here, but it was 120 on the roof. Everybody's dying, and I'm like, dude, this is the best.
That's crazy.
I think you got a couple of wires crossed up there.
Dude,
He
I just
definitely
like the
that's
heat.
not normal.
I hate the winter.
Ah, no.
Well, okay, so I can understand the hate for the winter. Like, are you from the north?
Yes.
Okay, so that I can understand. Well, you hate the winter because your winters are brutal up there. The winters down south are not as bad. Like, it does get cold, but it doesn't get that cold. Like, especially in North Carolina, we don't see snow that often unless you're in the mountains. But the summers are terrible. Like, I don't think you'll find one person here in the south that says, oh, summer's my favorite. We hate it. It's the worst, especially when the bugs come out. Forget about it. It's even worse.
I love it.
Dude, the high this week was like 83. I put the air conditioning in my house.
Well,
I got different kinds of problems.
No. I agree. Like, my AC is on right now. Like, I get it. Like, that central air, my house is nice and cool, but like, I don't mind the heat. I like it. I ain't trying to sleep in the fucking heat. Nobody wants sweaty balls.
I just
while
like
you're
to
trying
enjoy
sleep.
it once in a while.
Yeah.
I'll enjoy the heat when I go to the beach. Then it's like, okay, I'm here for the heat and the water, but nah.
That's the worst time for it to be hot.
What do you mean?
You get sweaty and the sand sticks everywhere. And
Well, no, if you
course,
get hot
it's
and sweaty,
rough.
you go jump in the ocean, you cool off because you know that water ain't warm.
yeah,
So you cool off, then you come back, you lay on a towel, you have a cold beer, listen to some music until you get all hot and sweaty again. Then you go back in. It's
They
a
let
great
you
little
drink-
pattern.
beer on your beaches.
I mean, they can't not tell what's in the koozies and coasters that you bring to the beach, and if you mix it right, it tastes like fruit punch.
Fruit punch. You want some, officer?
You want some
It's
fruit
just
punch?
fruit
You want some fruit punch? It's passion fruit.
Oh man, you got guavas in there?
You got the guava?
Oh god.
Mhm.
What about you, Ray? Did you go to the beach this week, or what did you do?
No, beach isn't for beach will be happening in June with the family. No, this week we spent it with my in-laws, my wife's parents.
Oh boy.
Had a good time. Yeah,
Oh boy.
I know it. But this time it actually wasn't that bad. We went to a place called Top Golf. I don't know if they have that.
They
Here,
do.
you know,
yeah.
They
They do?
do.
Awesome. So my wife surprised me. She got me a new set of golf clubs, like full on bag clubs, everything. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet. Because during the summer, I go golfing with my dad and his brothers, my uncles. We always play at least 2 rounds of golf while they're there, just because it's a time for all of us to get away from our wives or girlfriends, children. We just go out, we drink, have a good time. So she bought me a new set of clubs. She's like, yeah, and you can break them in when my parents are in. And I was like, oh, well,
Ooh.
okay, fine. So went to Top Golf and we had a blast, drinking a lot, hitting golf balls, having a grand old time. So it made it bearable. And for some reason, whenever my in-laws come into town, they have to go to the mall here. For them living in Florida, and mind you, they live in southern Florida, so there's plenty of malls. And
Where in Florida?
It's like an hour north of Miami. It's
Fort
Coconut
Lauderdale?
Creek. No, Coconut Creek.
I know where that is.
Okay. Yeah, that's where they live. So plenty of malls, shopping plazas and stuff that they can go to. But they want to come here for the malls. So whatever. Went to the mall, and now our mall here has a massive place called Outdoor World. It's a big, massive, vast pro shop. It has like
Of
fish
course
tank
it does.
great.
Of course it does.
It's fantastic. You need a boat. You need an ATV. You need a full-on dune buggy. They got you.
You know what else they sell there? Belt buckles.
They do sell belt buckles, and they had some nice ones. I was tempted a few times,
You
but
should.
no. I pulled the trigger on a new hat. So for those of you that can't see it, I got myself a nice black cowboy hat.
This boy looks spiffy.
All right,
Thank
so wait, so
Don't let
so
him fool you.
I'm going to describe it. If you guys remember Back to the Future 3, when Marty McFly went back to the future, okay, he doesn't have like a Biff Tannen cowboy hat. He's got the Marty McFly like mini cowboy hat. Like if he walked into the bar back in the day in the 1885, he would have got shot from his hat. Okay, so like just to give you guys a backstory on the hat he bought.
Hey, man, listen. Ladies love a sharp dressed man. You throw a cowboy hat on top of it, the panties are flying. I promise you. So just putting that out there for you Yankees.
Hey,
It's self
I'm just-
cowboy.
hey.
ZZ Top knows what to say.
Hey, listen, all those panties be flying until you get married and the panties stay on.
Hey,
Hats on, rings off.
folks, this is coming from a man that went to Hawaii without his wife. I'm not going to take that advice.
I didn't wear a hat. My bald ass head was showing at the islands.
But no, other than
I
the new
can't.
cowboy hat, watched some hockey. Unfortunately, the Rangers lost game 1 to the Panthers. So
Good.
big sad, but it's
Good.
okay. It's one game. We'll be all right. We'll bounce back.
So
take it.
are you taking the Rangers to win it all?
I am, just because, again, family obligations. Her family being from New York, they pull for my team whenever my team isn't playing their team, and out of respect, I'll pull for their team. So
I'm an Edmonton Oilers fan now.
oh, okay.
My deep like 400th cousin plays for the team. His name's Evan Bouchard. So
There you go.
yeah,
All right, then.
let's go. Hey, let's go Oilers, baby.
No. Y'all are playing tonight, actually. Oilers are playing Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Poor Oilers.
yeah. Dallas is a tough crowd to get through, so good luck to them. But, yeah. Marcus, what you been up to?
Let's see. So today I skated today. So I got out of work a little early today. So we're going away for the weekend. We're heading south to Rhode Island for the weekend. Usually we skate every Saturday. So Saturday morning, that's like the time where I get to skate with my son. But I wanted to skate before we left. I didn't want to go a week without skating because I didn't make it to the gym this week, but I rode the Peloton 5 times. That's a whole nother story. So what I'm trying to say is, so I got out of work about just like 15 minutes early because we got to skate for an hour because they had a bunch of teams training. So they were like, come on down. I do all their maintenance work at this building. So like I fix shit there. So like I skate for next to nothing most of the time. Like
Nice.
I'll make sure I pay sometimes just because I'm not trying to take advantage. But anyways, so I got to skate. But what was different about today was it was my first time skating full pads.
Oh,
Because
how'd that feel?
well, it felt different but safe. I wasn't scared of falling. Right? Like when I just I'll wear elbow pads under my jersey and a helmet, but like I'm always worried about falling, like breaking my back and shit. Now with the pants on, I'm just an animal. Because I don't give a fuck if I fall because I'm covered in pads. Like I'm sure it'll still hurt because I'm fat as fuck, boy. But like, yeah. So anyways, but it felt really good because what I'm finding is as I'm shedding weight, my stamina's starting to get better. I'm starting to get faster and like I can feel the strength in me and like I don't get as winded. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I asked my wife if we could test out my stamina, but she gave me the hard no. And it's like,
Get you a cowboy hat. It'll be a quick yes.
so, needless to say, I skated today with full pads, but what was really nice about today was it was just my son and I. So his nickname in the hockey world is Rhino. His name's Ryan. So these guys that we usually skate on Saturday, there's usually a group of us that all skate. My son's there. They nicknamed him Rhino and it just stuck. So it was nice though, that it was just me and him today for an hour and, you know, passing pucks, shooting pucks. And like, I'm sprinting, doing my sprints and he's just having a great time because it's just dad and him. I'm just trying to train and get ready for my first game, but I hired a trainer.
Oh,
I start next week.
A hockey trainer?
So he is a strength and conditioning trainer, but he is an old AHL hockey player. So
Ooh.
when I spoke to him, so what we're going to do is we'll continue to do the 20 minutes in the gym and then we'll do 20 minutes on the ice.
nice.
And he said he's going to completely break me. And I said, you got to take it easy. I can't do it. He goes, I'll only start with 5 push-ups, but you're going to do it 5 times. And I was like, dude, I'm not going to be able to. He's like, with the workout that you're doing, you will be able to do it. Because even if we have to break it up into like sets of 3, I'll make sure you can do it. And he goes, and we'll modify it. Yeah, I'm down 15. So
Hey, congrats.
And it feels good. And can I be honest?
I'd hope so.
When people say stuff to me, my wife gets so mad.
Wait. When people say what stuff to you?
Hey, Marcus, you're losing weight. Keep it up.
Go
Or
get your
something like
wife.
that.
I got some compliments to throw your way real quick. I want to see
Yeah,
how she
wait a
reacts to
minute.
all of this.
Huh?
We'll gas you up in front of her.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's fucking funny.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, in the gaming world, I've been playing Elden Ring, obviously, but I find when I talked about it last week, how I finally beat that stupid boss that took me 73 tries. But now I'm like hyper focused because I want to beat it. So I'm just about done with the Altus Plateau. I have 2 more things that I know of to do. And then I'm pretty much done in the Altus, which means I'm going into Lindell, which is the big city, capital city, which I'm sure if I'm going into a capital city, it's going to take me a long time in that city. Because there's going to be so many like doorways that my ADD is going to take me into.
But that's good. I mean, I feel like these types of games with the exploration and the work they put into it, you never know what you're going to find. So I think you'll enjoy that.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying it, and it's captivated me in a way that I'm not used to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'm really enjoying it, and everybody's so excited about the new downloadable content, the expansion coming. Yeah. And everybody's like, "Are you going to play it day one?" And I'm like, "No, I'm in no rush to beat the base game. Like I'm not rushing through the base game just to get to the downloadable content because the DLC will be there whenever I get there."
Yeah, that's true.
It'll probably be on sale.
Even better.
Well, yeah. Right. And here's the other thing is I don't know if I'm going to go right into it. Because, like, once I beat the game, am I going to want to break and go play something else and sink my teeth into another game? Or am I going to want to jump into, the DLC? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, do you think that, let's say you do beat Elden Ring and you decide not to go for the DLC, you think you're going to play another Souls-like?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
What I like about the Souls games is it's all about me. And I'm saying that kind of selfishly. I don't need to rely on anybody else to play the game with me. And what's nice too is like I can play it on my laptop, play it on my computer, but I can if I want to just explore. Like I'll give it a perfect example: the PAX weekend. Fetta and I, half in the bag. Fucking, he's down because the Uber Eats delivery lied to him, told him he was there, and he was still 40 minutes out. And here I am, bored out of my mind in the thing. So I started playing Elden Ring. I just explored for an hour. And then Fetta shows up with $75 worth of Chinese food at 3 a.m. and it was delicious.
I mean, hey, 3 a.m. Chinese
for him. It was a win-win.
Yeah, dude, listen. All I'm going to say is next year we are ordering that same Chinese.
Oh, yeah.
But this time we're going to order one of the meals and then some sides.
I'm going to eat at least as many crab rangoons, if not more. So I think I had 7 of those bad boys.
Yeah, I ate one. You turned and Fetta was.
I was like, "Are you sure you don't want any more?"
Had, like the cream cheese spilling between his teeth. It was hilarious.
I was an animal.
Y'all
watching Anchorman. Oh
yeah, we were watching Anchorman. That's right.
Y'all gassing this place up. Good Lord.
That's pretty much
Chinatown.
It was pretty much it for gaming. It's just a holiday weekend, and I'm really looking forward to 3 days of chilling.
It's supposed to be nice for us up here, too.
Listen, you know what I always say? I don't care if it's nice or not. I'm not at work.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Do you get paid holidays?
Yes.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Yeah, it feels really good when you're sitting on a beach and you have beer in your hand and you know that like right now you're being paid to drink that beer.
Oh yeah, you're clocked in for that beer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Like I'm doing work.
Yeah.
Anyways, this past Sunday night we had clan night for Destiny. It actually worked out in a funny way because I forgot to post the Discords early. So by the time I posted to the Discord, it was like 15 minutes before. We didn't have anybody show up, which was okay. But it worked out. This Sunday, we will be back into clan night. And it'll be the holiday weekend, but it'll be perfect. Everybody will be kind of relaxing, and I'll jump on the laptop and get in there. But for anybody that doesn't know, AIE has a clan in Destiny 2. We do that 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday nights. Everybody is welcome. As you guys know, Destiny is a 3-person to 6-person game, so sometimes we have to break up into different groups to do the content. Final Shape is coming in, I think a few weeks, and everybody's getting excited for it. Believe it or not, I'm getting excited for the story. I got to figure out what day it's exactly coming out. I think it's June 11th, whatever that day is. I'm going to be live from the moment it launches until the moment I'm done with that legendary campaign. I am, yep. And that will be my last stream on Twitch and Kick.
Nice.
Yes.
We'll do it.
Yes, I am looking forward to that. So if all that sounds fun to you, go to aie-guild.org. Top right-hand corner, you'll see a Discord button. Click that Discord button. Get in there. Whether or not you play Star Wars The Old Republic, Destiny 2, World of Warcraft, XDefiant, any game pretty much, there's somebody in AIE playing it. And you know why we want you to do that? Because we would love to have you. So normally this is where our counterpart would be having to use the bathroom, but because he's busy packing and cooking dinner and feeding his dog for 4 days before
I don't know
he
how
leaves
you
on a Friday.
advance feed a dog, but
Dude, he finds a way. I saw the Snapchats of him being so busy and he's just laying on a bed playing on his phone, right? Like, dude, it's so funny to me how he says he's so busy, he can't control himself, but yet he's not really busy. A quote, one of my favorite quotes was, if you need something done, ask a busy person.
I thought it was, if you need something done, ask a lazy person.
No, a lazy person won't get it done.
Or they find the easiest way to do it.
But anyways, so I don't think I have to pee. I know the guys don't have to pee. So let's get into it.
X-Force.
X-Force. This week we're talking about X-Force. It's the new Ubisoft game, which is a Call of Duty clone. It's X-Force 10, but we really want to call it XDefiant. And my big question to you guys, first and foremost, do you think will it pass the test of time?
I don't think so.
I don't know. I feel like, and a lot of people have been comparing it to Call of Duty just because some of the folks on the team were from Call of Duty. And
what was it? The developer from MW2?
One of the lead developers. Yeah. I've got some of the information on who exactly it was, but it's I don't think that you can put Call of Duty and XDefiant in the same category, given XDefiant's current state, just because, like, it's not, to me, it doesn't feel the same. It almost feels like they're trying to take Call of Duty and something like Overwatch, for example, and merge the two together, because we have the different factions who have different passive abilities, who have different alternating abilities. You have some that are tanky, some that are support, some that are DPS, some that are surveillance. It feels more like a hero shooter, arena shooter almost. And some of the game modes really mesh into that category.
Okay.
I'm with you on that. But sorry to cut you off, Marcus. With the passive abilities and things, that they kind of reminded me of perks, but they were just preset. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, you could have one that's built to be a little bit more tanky, or one that deals out a little bit more damage, or one that isn't as susceptible to other players. Granted, they are, like, hyped up to the max. But I think that aspect of it is still related to that kind of Call of Duty piece, if that makes sense. But the ultimate abilities and their active ability definitely go towards, making it a little bit more arcadey. So, I don't know.
So do you think it will pass the test of time?
I think it will. I think it's going to find its niche, its corner of the internet.
I don't know, dude. At least, like, if you're someone like me, who isn't a diehard stick with one kind of game person, and you kind of do what's hot in the moment, I feel like this will have its time in the sunlight, but I don't think it's going to have the massive player base for a long time. I don't know. I think that's just how the majority of the gaming community is right now. Like a low attention span. And this caters towards that. But it might get stale real quick. It depends on how much they keep up with it, honestly.
Well, I don't think they're going to make a game that they're not going to invest time and money into, right? At least for a year.
Well, they've actually already confirmed they have 2 seasons in the works.
Well, of course, but a season is only 3 months.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, most seasons are only 3 months. It's usually 4 seasons a year, right? I don't think
I don't know.
They're not 30-day seasons. Maybe they're
this
60
one only.
days.
This one only's
This one's
got
40
50
days.
It is 40 days. Yeah, this only has 50 tiers on the battle pass. It's not a full.
Well, so that's, I guess, all right, let me back up. There was a lot of things you guys said. So what I found about the game is that will it pass the test of time? I think it will. Do I think it's going to beat Call of Duty? No. I think Call of Duty is like the World of Warcraft of shooters. You have people, I know guys that only buy one video game a year, and that's Call of Duty. And when you know why? Because they jump on with the same guys that they've been playing Call of Duty with since the Xbox 360. You know what I mean? And then that, I think it was called the PlayStation 3, but nobody cares about that system.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? And it was, I think it's more nostalgic, just like WoW. People aren't going to quit WoW because they've been playing WoW for 20 years. And they've put so much time and effort into that game, they won't stop playing it. Even though the shiny new MMO looks better. With that said, there's things about the game that are really good. There's things about the game that are clunky. And the thing that I will say is once you're aiming down the sights, it doesn't feel like you can't move. Like you have like a 100-degree radius of turning, where in Call of Duty, you can turn all the way around in ADS. Yes, it's slower, but it doesn't feel the same. That's one suggestion. I personally, I do not like that they released the game with the battle pass on day one. They should have given everybody the 50-day battle pass to start. Been like, hey, this is a free-to-play game. We're going to give you guys the first season. It's 50. The second one obviously will be 100 or more. But this is our introduction so you can get people hooked. Because I know myself, I'm not going to buy the battle pass. I don't give a shit what that battle pass gives me. I have zero interest in paying for that.
Do we even know how much it is? I never even looked.
I can tell you right off the bat. So they have actually
Put it on discount?
No. Well, I mean, you could buy like different packs from it. You can buy like your Founders pack, your Elite Founders, your Ultimate Founders, and that's what we're looking at. So currently for the Founders pack, which will give you just the season and some cosmetics, it is $19.99. For the Elite Founders pack, which gives you the Battle Pass, some player cards, XP boosts, and in-game currency, and some skins, it's $40. And the Ultimate Founders pack, which gives you all the same stuff, plus, you're an Elite Founder, so more exclusive crap, for $70. So,
Let me ask you guys a question. Do you feel that paying for a battle pass and them giving you XP boosts is pay to win?
in this game, yes, because the XP boost, if it applies to your weapons and not your account, 100%, because your weapon levels are how you unlock your attachments. And those attachments can mean the difference between faster ADS, faster strafing, all of these things. So, yes, in that instance, I feel it would be pay to win.
Also, they have, on this Battle Pass specifically, I think there are some weapons that you could unlock that are only available on the Battle Pass.
Yeah, then definitely pay to win.
So,
yeah,
But I get, because like Destiny's been doing that forever, where if you pre-order their expansion, they'll give you one of the exotics now, and that's to get you to pre-order. And I do think that's pay to win, because you have you go into a PvP match and you have the Frogger auto rifle and I don't yet, and it's busted. You have an advantage to me because you had the money to pre-order early.
Well, see, the thing, and I get where you're coming from with that. The only counterpoint I would have is that it's the fact that it is available to you later. So that person, sure, they paid for it now. It's kind of like, I want it now, so I pay for it now. Versus you still have the ability to go get it.
Sure.
What was it? I think it was Black Ops 2 had the Honey Badger as an SMG.
Yep.
That was, you could only get it
Unstoppable.
in Black Ops 2 if you paid for it. It wasn't something you could unlock. You had to pay for the Honey Badger. And because it was Black Ops 2 on the older consoles, there was no balancing or patching. It was just a busted weapon that everybody in every lobby was running. That was pay to win because you couldn't earn it outside of buying it.
Right. That is pay to win. But I also believe if you're telling me I have to, in order to get XP boosts, I have to buy them or buy their bullshit battle pass, that's pay to win, because you're paying money to get an advantage over somebody who is not paying. Mm-hmm. And I understand their business model because you're getting their game for free. Mm-hmm. But I don't like, they could do it without that. It should always be just cosmetics.
Yeah. And this kind of goes into that long discussion we had in the Discord, which again, it's in the show notes below for you guys to join that and be a part of it with Atrax after the fact of the battle pass system. And he actually did correct me. Apparently Dota 2 was the first one that instituted a battle pass, and it kind of carried over from there. Fortnite did certainly blow it up, but Dota 2 put it in just as a way to crowdfund the World Championship. So battle passes I feel like battle passes are okay in free-to-play games. But again, as long as they do not add any sort of weapon behind the paywall, that has an unfair advantage. Yeah. Definitely cosmetics, effects, trinkets, player cards, recall skins, killing animation, whatever. Stuff like that's fine, whatever. Definitely shouldn't be weapons.
All right, so can you tell everybody, and we should have done this before, what is Ubisoft's description of this game?
Okay, so if you go to the Ubisoft website and you look for XDefiant, you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page, on the XDefiant page, you will see this very apt description. XDefiant is a free-to-play, first-person arena shooter where you compete to be the best in fast-paced online matches.
That's it?
Is that it?
That's it.
You weren't kidding. Wow.
That is their description of their game.
What does that say about me that I didn't even know that, and I've sunk probably 6 hours into the game? I didn't even know what it was about.
I think we're their target audience.
That measly sentence. I'm hooked.
So just to give some background information, in case folks don't know what XDefiant is, case in point, Fetta doesn't know the description of this thing. Ubisoft announced this back in 2021. It was supposed to be a counterpart to Call of Duty. And what they did is, again, it's a fast-paced arena shooter, but it's different factions from various Ubisoft games are your playable characters. As I mentioned, where it comes to start to feel like a hero selection thing. Your Echelon faction is from Splinter Cell. Libertad is going to be from Far Cry 6. Phantoms is from Ghost Recon Phantoms. The Cleaners are from The Division, the original Division, not Division 2. DedSec is from Watch Dogs 2. So they kind of encompassed all of their games. And for the record, XDefiant does fall under the Tom Clancy's category when you look at it.
Oh, really?
It does, which I was surprised.
Wow.
I like this feature. As soon as I logged in for the first time yesterday, I was like, okay, Ubisoft, you've got it going right. And
What?
Well, how they have all the different factions from they're like they're connecting all of their what would you call it?
Worlds?
IP?
Yes. Yeah. They're connecting all their worlds together and putting it in one place, which is fucking awesome.
No, I completely agree with you. I loved, honestly, since I started playing the Division 2, coming in and seeing the cleaners on there, and from the time that I played Splinter Cell and even Watch Dogs 2, seeing all of that brought in, I was like, oh, this is awesome. Like, this is how you do it. Like, the abilities and everything, and they're even talking about other factions coming in, so I can't wait to see what other games they pull from.
Huh.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have all the factions from all the different types of games. You know what I mean? Think about all the enemies in the Division and the Division 2. How about if you buy their battle pass, you're gonna unlock the agent from the Division 2.
Okay, if they give me the agent from the Division 2 and that, I would pay for that just from the aesthetics of how the agents look.
Okay, but that's my point is they have a vast world of games that they've released that they can pull enemies from and make factions.
You think they're going to make like different Assassin's Creeds?
No!
You have the Assassins and the Templars?
There's no way!
No, you can't.
Why can't you?
Because you shoot guns.
That's fine. You can have the guns, but imagine you get killed by Ezio. Or Enzio, I'm sorry. Or you get killed by Connor. I swear, if they made a Black Flag DLC, I am paying for it. Take my card right now.
It'll be swashbuckling all around these maps.
Absolutely.
I do understand the point you're trying to make, but I don't feel like Assassin's Creed falls into a first-person shooter category.
Does it have to?
I don't think it has to. I mean, was it Assassin's Creed 2 or Assassin's Creed Brotherhood where you had the pistol for the first time and you could actually ADS?
Yeah.
That was 2. Yeah, you could ADS on it and it became a first-person shooter. It wasn't the greatest, but it was a first-person shooter.
Yeah, that was when you were Desmond.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you could do it then. I'm telling you, if there is a way that Ubisoft could put that in there, that would hook even more people. Dude, imagine. So we have the ultimates from the abilities. Like, I can imagine Connor just like bringing out a cannon from a ship and firing it at somebody. Or the Vikings, you just bringing out 2 axes and start swinging at people. That'd be fun. That would be fun.
Is this the time to tell you I've never like played more than 2 hours of an Assassin's Creed game?
That's it. No, after you're done with Elden Ring, you have to play the Assassin's Creed franchise from beginning to end.
Not a chance.
I don't know about all that.
Oh, come on. Assassin's Creed. Like, from Assassin's Creed 1, which hooked everybody, to once you got to Black Flag, which introduced naval combat and piracy. And then you get into Valhalla, where you get to be an actual Viking and pillaging and raiding. And then you get to Odyssey, where you get to be an actual
Greek god.
That's
the only game that I've played.
2 hours of?
Nobody ever
2 hours.
gives any love to Assassin's Creed 3.
Was that Brotherhood, or was that after Brotherhood?
No, the one that was in the Revolutionary War.
I don't know.
See, nobody liked that, and I loved that game.
I don't know about that.
I did. I was so like, what? These guys got powdered wigs? Let's go.
See, I feel like there's a lot of the Assassin's Creed titles that were released like sandwiched between 2 really big ones that kind of got buried. And I feel like 3 is one of those. Not saying it wasn't good, it's just And I grew up on the coast, so like Blackbeard's hometown was my hometown, so I'm biased to piracy.
Well,
Fine.
the most hated Assassin's Creed game is Unity.
Yes,
Yeah.
Unity was terrible.
What is the most yeah.
The most popular is Black Flag. I have all ideas.
Yep, it's Black Flag. Number 1, Assassin's Creed 4, Black Flag.
Yep.
I guarantee you most underrated is Assassin's Creed 3.
Hold on. Number 1 is Black Flag.
Then it's got to be Valhalla.
Or Odyssey. Valhalla and Odyssey are close.
2
so
is Assassin's Creed Origins.
Really?
Yeah, that's the Greek god game. That's the game I played.
Oh yeah, that is Odyssey.
Odyssey is the one that came before it.
Before
Origins.
Yes, Odyssey came before Origins. Origins is the Egypt one.
Yes. So number 2 is Origins. Number 3 is Odyssey.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised that Origins is higher than Odyssey.
Number 4 is Assassin's Creed 2. Number 5 is Syndicate. Number 6 is Valhalla. Number 7 is Brotherhood. Number 8 is Revelations. Number 9 is Unity. And number 10 is Mirage.
I didn't hear Assassin's Creed 3 on that list.
See, it's that underrated. It didn't even make the list.
How did Unity get on that list?
Did I dream Assassin's Creed 3 up?
No,
like
it was a title.
It was definitely a title, I would say. But back to this XDefiant. So let's talk gameplay, right? So immediately when I loaded in for the first time, I definitely got a more cartoony than Call of Duty look, but the guns look fantastic. I started in the assault class with the M4. It shot great. It looked great. I felt as if, it was good. The gameplay was the gameplay's fun. I personally don't like, this is because I've played Call of Duty for so long. If they wanted to make a game that really competed, default buttons should have been Call of Duty's buttons. Every one of them. Why would you people play that game? Don't be better or try to be better, because you can't. People have been playing Call of Duty for years. You don't change the buttons. Just like if somebody makes a Souls-like and makes the roll button a different button than default from a FromSoft game, they're gonna fucking hate you.
Yeah, did you guys ever play Team Fortress 2?
Yes.
Yeah.
Team Fortress 2 meets Call of Duty.
Yeah,
Yes. Yeah.
I feel that 100% actually.
But at the same time, we were playing this welcome thing where you're playing all the different game modes. Whenever I play Call of Duty, it's always just domination. It's just who I am. There was that one game mode we played, I don't know what it was, where you had to escort. It was Overwatch.
That's Escort. No.
Yeah, but it was so whack because the other team, if they get to your spawn door, they just stand there and annihilate you from the doorways.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a good experience.
Well, it's fun because we're all playing together and it's fun. But back to the game itself, I found that the guns looked beautiful, and I found the game to run pretty smooth. You guys' thoughts?
I will counter that. I had FPS issues out the gate. Did not, and apparently this isn't just affecting me. This is affecting a lot of people. It turns out it has to do with either AMD processors or GPUs. I couldn't find a definitive answer. And this is on the Reddit for XDefiant if you look into it. But there's a lot of people that are saying, "Oh, you need to uninstall previous versions of drivers and all of this other stuff to make it work." So I got into the alpha and I didn't have any issues with it. Like it ran smoothly, same exact computer, no changes. But booting it up for the first time, I was like, something just doesn't look right. And I was like, almost rubber band. You remember Wayfinder when we first got into it? How we were. That's what it felt like. I was like, this doesn't. So I went into the settings and I found where I could see the FPS tracker, and I was at like 30 frames. I'm like, that's not normal. So I uninstalled the game. Well, I uninstalled it, reinstalled it. Frames still dropped. I uninstalled drivers, reinstalled drivers, updated drivers.
But did you go into the settings and turn up the frame rate?
Yeah, originally it was unlocked at unlimited FPS. How for some reason most games are these days. So I put the hard cap at 60 frames because that's all my system can currently handle. And it still kept dropping. Lower graphics, did everything that was on the Reddit, and it still kept crashing. Then I boot up with you guys, and I'm at an even 59 frames. Didn't do a thing. So I don't know. But there were FPS drops in game. There was FPS drops in the menu of all places. And just to make sure that it wasn't my system, I booted up Predecessor, which is a MOBA that has a lot of particles and effects and things happening all at once. So you have to, be able to hold those frames. And I didn't have an issue. So I'm like, okay, it's not my system. It's the game that's causing this issue. So that was my experience on the launch side of it.
All right.
Fetta?
Oh, I had no issue. I was actually shocked when you said you had problems, because I walked into it expecting there to be problems. I was like, oh, free-to-play game, Ubisoft. Like, a lot of people are, like, chances are it's going to be bogged down quite a bit. And I didn't really have any issues.
Yeah, me neither. The big takeaway is always buy Intel and always buy NVIDIA. It's just that simple. I don't care if people tell me that the Threadripper is faster than my processor, but my processor is like at the 1980s and 1990s Honda dirt bikes and quads. You could dump the oil. Yeah, that you could dump the oil out of them and then go race a motocross race, and that motor will still be purring like a kitten. That's what NVIDIA and Intel are.
Well, I haven't had any issues with the AMD. I have an NVIDIA GPU. It's a 3060 in here. So graphics aren't the issue for me. But
I don't know. Is the 3060 too old for XDefiant?
No, it met specs. Which I that was the first thing. I thought maybe my rig's just outdated for XDefiant. Pulled up the specs. It meets them all.
Huh.
I know this is a sidebar, but the 50 series cards are coming. That 5090 is sounding amazing to me right now.
It sounds nice. The price tag doesn't.
I don't give a fuck.
God damn.
Well, the reason why is I'll take the 3090.
Lightning fast.
Yeah, it was.
I'll take the 3090 out of my computer, sell it, and then buy it, and I'll be halfway there.
No.
What do you mean?
That 3090 is still going for that much?
Dude, you can. I'm willing to. Let's look it up. I don't want to talk out of my ass. 3090.
These are like COVID chips.
Founders Edition.
What, the 30? Oh, yeah, the 3090.
So, 3090 Newegg, 1500. Amazon 1300. eBay used 725.
Okay.
850. I'm just looking at eBay right now. 900. So the 725 is probably the cheapest. So let's say I can get $700 for it. I'm 3/4 of the way there. Because the card will be 2 Gs, I'm sure.
That's a lot for a graphics card.
But you know what?
See,
it lasts forever.
Okay, but you're a graphical whore. I'm not. It doesn't matter to me.
Oh, dude. But when you turn on Elden Ring on Ultra and you can see the fucking hairs and all the trees moving and the shadows transferring with the sun, like, dude, that is incredible. I remember playing F-Zero on the Super Nintendo, okay? Or or fucking Echo the Dolphin on Sega Genesis. You know what I'm saying? Like, go on.
That's I don't know. I'm just not. I guess the games that I play just don't are just not that graphically intensive that I care enough to look at them. Like, oh, look at that rock. Oh, you see that water? Look at
games
that
got to
water.
look good if I'm going to play it for more than a week.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the difference.
Well, so let's talk about XDefiant's graphics. I think the game looks awesome.
I love it.
I love looking at a respawn timer in high def.
Well,
The maps look great. They look great.
The loadout
especially with
fantastic.
oh my god.
Oh lordy. No, I mean the maps have a lot of the old school Call of Duty feel to them. Some of them I had memories of, like, it was a Stadium in the original Black Ops. There were a couple that felt that way. There were some that felt like what was it, the theme park in Black Ops 2, where it was like the clown theme park with the carousel and Carnival. There was one of those in there. I mean, they have 14 maps on launch, so there's definitely some throwbacks to the original Call of Duty days.
Yeah.
But one thing I wanted to ask, how did y'all feel about the grenades?
Whack.
I don't know.
I think all their perks suck.
I definitely don't agree with that. But as far as grenades go, they felt weird, especially the frag grenade. It felt like the delay was way too long.
Right?
It felt like it was way too long. Like, I would chug it. I was like, oh, that's a perfect grenade. And then the guy would run right by it, and I'd be like, I guess I missed. And then it would go off.
Yeah, so definitely the frags take a long time to explode. All I've played is the cleaner, and his special ability of, like, lighting the ground on fire is weak.
That's just one of them, though. Did you use the drone?
No.
Drone is cool.
The drone. Oh man, Fetta saw it too.
Yeah.
when you went off and we played one more match with Fetta, we were sitting here making call outs. Fetta died. As he died, I throw the drone, and the drone just leaves this trail of fire and just burned 3 people.
Oh, that's awesome.
It happened so fast. I saw it on my dead body's camera, and I was like, ooh, that was slick.
It's great. Like, see, the way and that's where I get to, like, the hero selection, because the cleaners are used for, like, taking away positions from them. So if you throw down the Molotov at your feet, they can't come in there, otherwise they get burned. You throw the drone, it's a trail of fire that they can't run through for a duration. So it's you got to play it the right way for those perks to work.
Yeah. The Phantoms are really good for your domination because they have the barrier shield and then the riot shield, which I don't really like, but the barrier shield is perfect. It saved my butt in a whole lot of different types of games.
Mm-hmm. The only thing I didn't like, and I don't know because I haven't unlocked them, was the DedSec. There were parts of the game that we were in where it's like you've been disabled or something. And I was so like, broken. What is this? I can't do anything. I can't see anything. And I think it was the DedSec class, and I hate it. I hate it so much.
And that's the one you have to buy.
You either buy or get 700,000 XP in game. Like, it's too much.
Yep. That felt like Overwatch. I felt like I got hit with a Sombra. I was like so mad.
I mean, so even though it is a lot of XP, they do give us the daily quests, the base quests, faction quests that we can get more XP with. That is one thing I will say I liked. Everyone had a different daily quest. Fetta's quest wasn't the same as mine. It wasn't the same as Lycan's, who was playing with us, and it wasn't the same as Marcus's. So each of us had something different that we had to do. And I felt like that added a little bit more diversity to our play styles.
I'm going to knock that down a peg because when I logged on today, I had yours from yesterday.
Really?
Yeah. So it might just be a set type of like challenge that you have to fulfill.
Interesting.
I thought about that.
I'll have to see when I sign in tonight if I have the same ones that you did.
But
Okay.
I mean, like, speaking of challenges, I really like that style, and it kind of brings me back to the like grinding of Call of Duty, like
Mhm.
doing specific things to get your weapons, and then the only thing I don't really understand is the faction quests, because I don't think they get you anything except for an alternate skin,
I think that is what it was. It just gives you cosmetics for them. I
and that
think.
feels gross.
Well, you might. So that might be just the first faction quest, because remember, each faction has like 3 different characters, but the other 2 are locked. So I think as we progress in our faction quest, we get okay. You get an alternate skin for this one, but your next one is like you get this character.
Right.
I think
I
that's
don't
how that's
know.
going to go.
Because the quests are based on the 2 different types of equipment that you can use.
May
So it's
Man,
like,
I don't know.
do it with this, do it with the drone, and you unlock this skin. Do
Mhm.
it with the fire bomb, and you unlock the second skin.
Yeah, that's just that's a grind wall.
The whole
Less.
game's a grind wall at this point.
But they
Also-
posted 3 hours ago to celebrate launch week. We're offering double XP on all weapons. Starts Friday at 10 a.m. Pacific. Continues through the weekend until Tuesday.
I'm calling in sick.
I know what
at
I'm
least-
doing on Monday.
Oh, you're not going to do it over the weekend?
Nah, dude, I'm booked for this stupid holiday. Gotta eat so many hot dogs outside. So mad.
Get all nice and sweaty.
I know. Thinking about humidity and sand. Hot dogs and fruit punch.
So, one thing I do want to ask, and for everyone listening, this was something that I thought was going to be a hard no for Marcus. The game currently is only available on PC from the Ubisoft launcher.
It's
It
the
is
dumbest
not on Steam.
fucking thing ever. Okay,
Dude's so mad. He's like, how do I send a friend request?
So here's what I'll say is it's 2024. All games should be released on Steam. It's fucking stupid for you to not do that. You think for 1 second because I have downloaded your stupid launcher, I'm going to buy any of your games on your launcher? Not a chance. That's why I have not purchased a game on their stupid store ever. Because I won't waste my money on a launcher that I'm not going to use. It's just like that Fortnite launcher. What is it? Epic Games?
Yeah.
I have
Blizzard
Epic
does
Games
it too.
but they give away free games every month, and I won't even download them because I don't use anything but Steam.
Well, I mean, now you use Ubisoft Connect.
Yeah, I was gonna
Just
say.
saying.
Well, I downloaded it so I could play with you guys to talk about it. If I play that game again, I'll be shocked.
Well, we tried. We tried, community. He's
Hey.
not going to budge.
Hey, how about this? When Ubisoft Connect asked me if I wanted a desktop icon, I said, fuck no.
Did you pin it to your taskbar?
No.
Ah, man.
The only game that's pinned to my taskbar is Minecraft
That makes sense.
because I play the shit out of it with Rhino.
And you can get that on Steam?
Nope.
Oh! Oh! Oh, man.
That's why there's
Look
a
at you.
that's why there's a desktop icon. I don't need to go to the Microsoft store to launch it. Listen, the only reason why I have that game is because of Ryan. But
I can't fault him for that.
But how about this? I was so mad. Okay. When I was playing Final Fantasy 14, I downloaded the client, like their web client, and then I found out that they had a Steam launcher. So I downloaded the Steam launcher. The fucking accounts don't connect.
Ooh.
Yep.
Yeah, they still connect. It's just like SWOTOR.
Yeah, but when I did it, it was a separate your account is separate from Steam to their launcher. It's a separate account. It's not the same.
Oh.
Anyway, back to this first-person shooter. The abilities are meh. It's probably because I haven't put enough time in. The one thing that I really, really like about the game is it gives you old Call of Duty feeling. Like you play it and you feel like you're playing on an Xbox 360 with your pals because the people who had PlayStation 3 had like 4 people online at all times. You know what I'm saying? The place to be was Xbox 360 with the red rings.
Xbox Live.
Xbox Live, yeah.
No. I gave you a pass in the beginning of this bullshit. No, PS3 was the superior console to the 360. Games were superior on the PS3. Do you have Infamous? Infamous 2? Any of the Ratchet and Clank
exclusives? Man.
Any of the Ratchet and Clank games?
No, but what it had was 10 of my buddies who would get home and log in, and we would do ground war and have the most epic smack talking events of our life. The kids of 2024 have no idea the shit that happened in those lobbies. They couldn't handle it. They would need safe spaces if they were around back in the day for those lobbies.
I try so hard to bring that back in some of the lobbies I'm in. Like
they were diabolical.
Yes.
Like that's what made people respect you as a gamer is how much trash you could talk.
Just 1v1 me, dude.
Dude, yeah, 1v1 me. I would talk so much shit, and then I would be at the bottom of the list, and the other team would be like, "Hey, Dirty Muff, you suck ass." Why'd you go 1-30? Because you're cheating.
I'm too busy looking at your mom's nudes.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Oh my god.
Loved it.
All right. So far, let's wrap this XDefiant convo up. You're 1 out of 10. 10 is the best. 1 is the worst. What are your rankings so far? This is our sub review.
I got a 5.
That's harsh.
That is.
I mean, it feels like it's.
You had the problems.
I had the problems.
You had the problems. I give it a nice 7.
Okay. I'm gonna be the asshole that can't give a straight answer to this.
Oh my god!
Damn it!
Listen,
come on, 0 to 10.
The average is a 6.8. But nostalgia and the way the game feels, straight up like 8.5. Execution of the game, 6, 5.5.
So you're looking at a 7.
No, that's like a 6.8.
He's going with the point bullshit.
Well, it's because it's all right. It's a 6.
I'll give it a 7.2.
Okay, yeah. All right. I'll give it a 42. But no, I'll give it a 6. Because it feels great. There's another tweet that I just saw that they're doing a patch, big patch tomorrow. So,
oh, nice.
Maybe it'll fix my problems.
Yeah, I'm sure it will. I'm sure there's a lot of complaints, dude. Especially if did you buy the battle pass?
Fuck no.
Okay, so if you think about if you downloaded it and you had those problems and you paid $20 for a battle pass or $70, you'd be losing your fucking mind.
Oh, dude, I bought the battle pass in New World before I realized how broken it was. I felt cheated.
Yeah.
That was me with Helldivers.
There you go.
Wait, you liked Helldivers though?
Yeah, but I couldn't. I had to like log on at 2 p.m. on a Wednesday to actually get into the game.
Oh,
he had the launcher. He had the launching issues.
Yeah,
because I played that shit day 1.
Helldivers?
Yeah, buddy.
Do people still play it?
I wish I still had a crew to play it.
They all left.
No, Fetta, let me and like it. We're just looking for more
jam
people
on it.
Like, we're looking for more people. We can't do duos.
Why not?
It doesn't work.
I'll manage your democracy.
Thank you.
You'll oversee his democracy.
Yeah.
Do you guys know what time it is?
I don't know.
It's time for working class questions.
Oh,
Working class
my
questions.
Goodness.
All right. I'm going to play a little would you rather game.
All right.
Would you rather cheeseburger or pizza?
Pizza.
Burger.
Burger.
Damn.
I love pizza, but dude, there's nothing like a awesome burger. The bun, and you can do it like one of three ways, like lettuce, tomato, mayo, ketchup, or you could do sauteed
it way more
onions
than
with some ketchup,
3
or
ways.
you could do ketchup, mustard, relish straight up. Like,
Yeah.
Have you never had a Carolina style burger?
what the fuck is a Carolina?
Oh,
burger?
sweet mercy. Help me.
Oh, but hey,
It's probably
everybody,
what
so
he
you
was
know,
eating last
Marty-
night.
Hey, just so everybody knows, Marty McFly just leaned back in his chair on the
Great Scott! Great
convulsions.
Scott! No, so a Carolina style burger is you got
It's
your
got fried
burger.
onions on it.
Nope,
Ketchup.
nope.
No?
Get out of here with that fried onion bull crap. No, you take your burger, your mustard, your ketchup, your coleslaw, your chili,
Chili.
your burger, your cheese, and you top it off with raw onion, not grilled onion. Put it all together, Carolina style.
Why would I ever want that messy of a sandwich? I'd be eating it with a fork and a knife.
Because it's the best damn thing. It tastes like freedom. Nothing
What
better
kind
than
of coleslaw is it? Hang on. Time out. I need to fully
white
imagine this.
coleslaw. White
White?
coleslaw. Do
Okay.
not put red coleslaw on that. If you put
Okay.
red coleslaw, you should be dragged by your hindquarters on a horse.
So red coleslaw and fried onions
You keep,
on this burger.
I don't know how A-Trax put up with this shit.
He didn't have to deal with me.
Wait a minute. I'm still stuck. Why the fuck would you ever put chili on a
Oh, I would
hamburger?
do that any day.
Dude,
Yeah,
it's so
time out.
good.
No.
Yes, not okay. Let me back up because I don't know if y'all up north have like hot dog chili or
Yeah.
if you just have like bean chili.
We have both.
Okay, you put hot dog chili, not bean chili. You put the hot dog meat chili on the burger.
I don't put chili on a hot dog.
What the chili cheese dog?
No, dude, there's only one way to eat a hot dog. Mustard, relish, done.
That's so bland.
That's the best.
It's Yankee.
I eat a hot dog one bite the long way. Boom, gone.
You never had a Chicago style hot dog?
The fuck is a Chicago style hot dog with
Oh,
sauce and cheese?
man.
Wait a minute,
no.
you're gonna talk. You talked about Wrigley Field last
never
week,
had a Chicago
and you never
dog?
had that,
No, I ate
dude.
pizza. I ate pizza.
The pizza there sucks. You got to get the hot dog.
You get the Chicago style hot dog in Chicago.
Bro, when you're in
There's
Chicago,
a whole
you
pickle
get
on
the-
it.
You get the deep dish.
I can eat casserole any day here. They got that special relish.
This is why people think that we're uncultured because they think of Yankees. This is why.
Yeah, they probably do actually.
What's the difference of a Chicago hot dog?
It's got a lot of accompaniments.
You have a sesame seed bun to start. You have a whole damn dill pickle right alongside your hot dog. Like, what more do you
tomato
need?
wedges.
Mustard and relish. That's it.
That's on there too. And then sport peppers.
Oh, so good.
Oh
Bro, why don't you just have a sausage with
celery
peppers
salt?
and onions at that point?
no,
Nope.
it's not the same.
Nope.
Do they put
God,
onions on it?
you can.
Yeah.
If you order it just regular Chicago style.
Why
they
would
do
you
put
ever put onions on a hot dog?
They put diced onions on it, though.
What? What?
Mustard, relish.
Dude, I need you to
Dude.
open up your eyes to the world of Frankfurters.
Open your palate, please.
Like, I'm all for mustard and relish on a dog.
But why can't you? Why would you mess with perfection?
Because you've never had chipotle onions on a hot dog? I don't know.
I could put chipotle onions on a hamburger.
You could also put it on a hot dog.
But why?
Because it
Why
tastes
not?
amazing.
Guys, I'm sorry. I just doesn't compute.
I love how the question was cheeseburger or pizza, and we've been talking about hot dogs.
I just can't believe he talked about Wrigley Field and never had the Chicago dog.
It's
that's
kind of
like a
blasphemous.
sacrilege.
I ate the pizza
I don't give a shit about
At
Chicago
the baseball
pizza.
game?
at the bar. Yeah, you always order a pizza.
But
If this is what I'm looking at when I go to PAX next year, I'm very concerned. Like, you
No,
had me
I'll
on
be
the
there,
Chinese food,
I'll
but
be
like
there.
I'm worried.
Don't worry. Nick will be like, we should get sushi.
Wait. Let's back up for a second. Nick probably won't come because he's got to fucking ask permission. Okay, Nick doesn't even understand how pussy whipped he is yet until it's too late. He's gonna wake up one day and go, "Fuck, what did I do?"
No, I think Nick will be there. I think he'll be there.
Oh yeah, for 6 hours because that's all he's allotted.
I mean, whatever. He's there.
It takes 2 hours to drive there.
He'll be there 2 hours and turn around.
Damn. Nick, I'm trying to fight for you, man. You're not making this easy.
He didn't make it easy on himself when he didn't show up this year.
Oh, damn. Poor guy. All right. Next question from Atrax. Would you rather own a classic arcade cabinet like Frogger, Asteroids, Tetris, Donkey Kong, or a pinball machine? He's preferences this with having space for it. Doesn't matter right now.
So, okay, so this is if a classic arcade cabinet, I would pick that if I could get like Mortal Kombat 2. Right?
Yeah, you could do that.
But if I couldn't have like the Mortal Kombats or something like that you could play all the time, I would totally do a pinball machine.
I think I'd have to go with pinball machine. I grew up with pinball. I didn't grow up in the arcade cabinet days, so definitely pinball machine for me.
Yeah, when I proposed to my wife, I said, "You get this ring, now I get a pinball machine." I never got my pinball machine.
You know,
Hey, but you did get your trip to Hawaii without her.
Yeah, I played pinball there too.
hey, here's the ring. I'm on my knee. Will you marry me? Oh, you will? Thank you. I'll take a pinball machine. Thank you.
No. That question was posed after dinner that night.
Oh, man. Poor guy. You'll get it eventually, Fetta. I believe in you.
Oh boy, I don't need it.
Well, now you don't. You have enough fucking. Oh my god.
He's got enough minis.
Yeah.
Trust.
Atrax asks, "Did you know that cashews are closely related to pistachios?"
Putting a question mark after it doesn't make it a working class question, Atrax.
See, I don't know how to feel about that because I love cashews. Like, cashews are a nut of choice.
I like a cashew.
What's wrong with pistachios?
No.
I thought it was just the ice cream that was bad. What's wrong with the nut?
No.
I mean,
What?
if that's the nut you like, there's a nut for everyone, I guess.
Yeah.
I like
I'm sorry.
macadamia nuts.
Like,
but
the best nut on the planet is a peanut.
no.
Nah.
Salted peanut.
No. Macadamia.
Like, I might be biased because my grandfather always had like a can of peanuts sitting in the living room of his house.
Mm-hmm.
But like, as I got older, I do the can of cashews.
Well, that's good too, dude.
I just prefer
You know what
cashews.
You know what I did have one of? A honey roasted almond, and it was legit.
See,
I
then you
love
start
nut.
talking about types of nuts, like the
Dude,
honey
I
roasted
love
almond, the sea salted caramel cashews.
You eat those wasabi ones?
Those are good.
I've never had a wasabi nut.
Well, they have the wasabi peas, but they also have the
I've tried
diamond
that.
bold flavors. They have the wasabi soy sauce almonds.
Oh, those are
Those
so
are
good.
slamming.
Are they super duper spicy?
No, it tastes like wasabi.
Oh, all right. Yeah, because those wasabi peas that are in like the pub mixes and stuff, they're good.
Mm-hmm. It's about that spice level.
All right.
Wow.
Just tasty.
Tasty. All right. So Scarlett asks, well, Fetta, you ask it.
Scarlett asks, would you rather pistachio junior ice cream or chocolate ice cream?
Chocolate.
Do you know what this is?
You know what Pistachio Junior is?
No.
We talked about it last week.
Dude, I got a pea brain. What is
Pistachio Junior is Marcus's hazelnut ice cream. Nick went on a tear about the fact that the hazelnut is just Pistachio Junior.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't listen to what he says all the time.
Clearly, what Nick said did not matter. You heard it here first. Nobody, including TK427, is listening to Nick.
I'm trying, Nick. Make it easy for me.
Oh, shit. That's funny.
Then I would pick the Pistachio Junior if we're talking hazelnuts.
I love hazelnut.
I'll still pick chocolate.
Yeah, I probably would too. Like my favorite ice cream is vanilla, but dude, having chocolate ice cream is amazing.
It is. It's just something about it.
I prefer to put chocolate on my other ice cream flavors.
Why can't you put chocolate on chocolate?
That's too much, dude. That's too rich for my blood.
Can I give you guys? Oh, so I found out something else. So I went to. Do you know down in the Carolinas? Do you have something called Dunkin' Donuts?
Yes.
All right. So at Dunkin', one of the guys I work with, I was grabbing coffee. He said, "Hey, get me 2 double chocolate donuts." No problem. So I went up and I said, "Hey, can I get 2 double chocolate donuts?" She looks at me and she goes, "Double doubles?" And I was like, "Sure." And she brought them back. So now go to if you like double chocolate donuts, which is a chocolate donut with chocolate frosting, just call them double doubles.
Huh.
See, that's too
That sounds like
chocolate.
4 chocolates.
Yeah, that's too much.
It
chocolate.
is too much chocolate.
Like chocolate syrup on chocolate ice cream is one thing. Chocolate donuts with chocolate icing is too much.
Honestly,
it's the same thing.
No, it's not though, because it's
the same thing.
No.
of course.
What are you talking about?
It's like having chocolate milk. You know, when you were a kid, you would make chocolate milk, but you like really put the chocolate syrup in the milk, so you still had
just
that
one chocolate
on the
one
bottom.
chocolate.
It's chocolate.
I'm not putting white chocolate and chocolate in my milk. It's one addition of chocolate. The amount is what's changing. With the 2 previous examples, we have a thing that's chocolate, and then we added another chocolate.
Exactly. You had the chocolate milk, and then you went behind your mama's back and said, "I want more chocolate," and you squirted it out.
Wait,
Y'all know,
squirted?
Yeah, I squirted it out. That's right.
You don't have the powder?
Bunny. Yeah, the powdered bunny.
Ovaltine.
No, we use the same
Nesquik?
Hershey's. We use the same Hershey's syrup for.
Oh, mine was only bunny Nesquik.
Like, I mean, I buy Nesquik now for my daughter, but no, we would do the Hershey's chocolate syrup.
Huh?
Yeah, that's for ice cream in my house.
That's for anything you want chocolate added on to in my house.
A donut?
No, that's too
No.
much. That's too
You don't
much.
want no double.
No, that's too much.
Double. Can I get a double with chocolate sprinkles?
No, that's way too much.
That's a lot. A-Track's final question tonight. This is completely trolling me from last week. What's your favorite ARPG? So, what do you call Diablo? It's not an ARPG. Is it an AMMORPG?
I mean, technically, but like Diablo 2 was it, I thought.
Hey, hang on. I want to look up the official name before I. talk out of my
Good
rear end here.
old hot
When we
dog
talk
with
about
mustard
like
relish.
types of video games, I feel like an idiot, even more so than normal.
Okay, so Diablo 4 is considered an action RPG, so it is considered an ARPG.
All right. Well, the Diablo style games is what I meant last week. My favorite action RPG game, I guess, is Elden Ring.
I thought that was just RPG.
No, that's an action game. I don't know. What's Elden
All right,
Ring?
so let's look.
What
on
is the
Steam
distinction?
store. Hang on, let me look at. Elden Ring is also classified as an action RPG.
Oh.
So
Oh, well then what the heck's
I think what you're going to get into at
Top
that point
down?
is top down ARPG versus regular ARPG.
All right. So,
So-
then I'll just have to be more decisive in explaining and detailed.
Well, you can do that. My favorite ARPG is Last Epoch.
is
It's
it
a
good?
game. It is. I've had a good time playing it. I mean, I've really enjoyed it.
Because it looks really good.
Do you want to play it?
I do, because I'm kind of sad about how Diablo 4 went.
I think I will. Let me just look. I think I have an extra key. Dude, these game companies send us so many keys, and I just forget to pass them on.
Well, you just doubled the amount of people that would actually be able to play them. So
Yeah.
Yeah, they really did. And the people that will play it. Yeah, Last Epoch.
Yeah, that's good. It's really pretty.
It is.
there was another like top-down one that I just was
Lost
thinking
Ark?
about too. No, not that one. What did it start with?
Because
Oh, it's gonna kill
Lost
me.
Ark is doing their, or I'm sorry, they already released their big one for.
Fetta, what's your favorite action RPG?
It's got to be Diablo.
Yeah.
Meh.
What are you guys talking about in here?
Find out next episode of Working Class Nerds.